Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And we have an off-white brick style box in front of us. I have shot a video on this similar pair before. So across the top, off-white CO Nike. On the inside, we get the off-white green under lid and some off-white paper right there with the hand stamped on. And flipping around to the label, you can see this is a Nike Air Force One Mid SP leather in pine green, white being the colorway, men's size 12, and this particular pair does not have the retail stamped on there, but they were a little bit higher at $205 US. And this pair of Nike Off-White Air Force Ones, I believe released on April 28th of 2023 for $205 US. And this is what we are looking at today. So real quick, there is your zip tie tag up top. CO Nike Off-White 2022 zip tie. And like I said in the intro to the video, this is a different take on the other two pairs we saw, which were in white and black. I did shoot a video on the white pair, and right now we have it all leather upper in pine green, and the colorway looks really nice. I will be a little tired after shooting this video, because I will say one thing about these. If you haven't had these in hand and you wear Air Force Ones or you're familiar with them, this is very heavy. This feels kind of like they did an Air Force One recently. I actually cannot remember what it was. I shot a video on them. It feels like these are really heavy, way heavier than a standard Air Force One mid. So I will note that they're bulky. So you have a very interesting cut midsole in white paint with white stitching. It gives a little bit of a swiggle back here, which is kind of different, and you'll see the swiggle right there in the airbag. If you're familiar with the Air Force One mid, obviously you'll know they don't have an exposed airbag on them, so that's a nice little interesting touch for this model. The weirdest thing about this shoe is your spiked bottom. If you've seen the reviews they have on the white and black pairs, you're going to be familiar with this. Once again, these will rub off over time. The front part is really what throws me off as well. As you can see, the little spikes sticking out there. It's just something that will eventually wear away, and I think they'll look a lot better. The one thing that puts off, once we get to the medial side, you'll see what I'm talking about. The green leather going across the upper is quality leather. I will say that if I put my hand on the inside and give this a little push down, you can see the flex going on. The leather feels great to the touch, so the quality on these is actually really nice. I'm happy with them. You have two different types of leather swooshes. The one on the lateral side, stitched in, is a flat leather swoosh with white stitching. You have your orange tag right there, off right there on the heel area by the ankle, and then there's your stitching, and then your other white swoosh has kind of like a tumbled leather effect. So one should be a flat leather, the other one should look like a tumbled leather. It feels a little different. I don't know if that was on purpose, but that's how it is on the pair I got. Your midsole on the other side is where that brick piece is that everybody finds really just appalling. Like, it really doesn't look that great, but I don't know what the point of this was. It was really interesting. Honestly, if you take this away, I think they would get a lot more hype than they do now. These aren't really doing too much over retail, so if you do like these, I would recommend buying them soon, since you can get them for a pretty low price. Off-white for Air Force One, Beaverton, Oregon, 1982, release of the Air Force One. Perforation on the toe box, two pairs of laces, one overlapping style lace which has eyelet loops going through the leather, and that is in white, and then you have your standard eyelets and lacing going up on the pine green leather, and that is also in pine green on that lace. You do also get a clear Nike swoosh lace lock up by the top, which is really an interesting touch, and that's only for the white loops, white rope lace, not the green laces. And then you have your Velcroed strap, which, remember, this is a mid, so the strap does not remove like the high, but the strap does have nice quality on it, so it feels good to the touch. And then if we move that out the way, you can see the leather tongue, which the tongue is entirely leather all the way from the bottom up to the top, and then you have air stitched in kind of like a 90s graffiti style writing. Overall, I think these look really nice. And your insole, oh, well, I will note something about the green laces. Your green laces do have the off-white shoelaces and quotes on there, in case you are interested in that. And then your insole has that handprint of the off-white underneath the heel. And the insole itself, I know it's going to be hard to see because I'm trying to get the light in there better, but it is a pine green color, just like the rest of the silhouette. So just note on that. And the only difference in detail is back on the stitching here with the heel. You have that off-white TM candlestick looking logo. And then underneath the heel in the other shoe, you have another stamp print of the face. So it's quite interesting. Not too much change other than that. Lace lock's the same. The air on the tongue is the same. But let me know what you think of these down below. I'm curious how everybody took this compared to the other two colorways. Which one was your favorite? Did you end up picking up a pair? Let me know in the comments what you think about the weight of this shoe, if you're familiar or you now have your pair. They are really heavy in my opinion. Let me know down below what you guys think. I'll try to answer back to everybody and get some conversation going in the comments. I thank you all for the support. I hope to see you around the next one, and I hope everybody has a great day. All right?